3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
My friends, another day and another podcast. Puff and Steph hanging out. Thank you very much for following along with us, no matter how you're listening or watching, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio. The list goes on and on and on. So many ways to absorb Puff and Steph. Hi, Steph.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, thanks for showing up.
No, thank you for being here. Appreciate you over there.
You know, somebody's got to do this stuff.
You do it all. You got all the controls and
If
stuff.
I died tomorrow, do you think, that's a good question, do you think you could come over here and run this stuff and just make it the Steph podcast?
Actually, you know what? Not that I think anything's going to happen to you, but we probably should address that. Like,
Right.
because I've never been on that side.
No, you
So
haven't.
you should teach me all the buttons and stuff just in case.
It's not just the buttons, it's the stuff you have to do after, too, and putting it all together.
Right. Well, let's just say you stay safe and healthy, Puff, okay?
No,
How about that?
I'm going to die, and the ghost of Puff, it's going to be the Ghost Puff and Steph podcast, and we'll open the show, another day, another podcast.
We got to record that ahead of time.
Hi, Steph. Hey, Puff, how's the afterlife? It's all right.
You would be the type of person to record something like that ahead of time.
And you got to play it?
Yep.
By the way, your long-lost ancestors say, hey, girl. We are brought to you by Freisinger Hyundai, right on the price, right on the pike. And we're inside the American Shaman of PA studios. Take part in the Bottles for Botanicals program at American Shaman of PA. Recycle your empty glass product containers in-store and receive 150 extra rewards points. It's day 2. It's Tuesday, day 2 of our PlayStation 5 giveaway. Man, I am telling you, Steph, I have got people coming. It was almost like when we used to work at the radio station. All of a sudden, we'd announce this big concert, and people would come out of the woodwork and be like, hey, I haven't talked to you for a long time. What's up with you? Heard you got married. Yeah. Hey, speaking of Justin Timberlake, he's coming to Hershey Park Stadium.
You get very popular all of a
What's
sudden.
up with that? I feel like we're back to that. I'm not lying when I said I've had multiple people ask me if I could give them inside information, and I had one person offer to bribe me, Steph. Check this out. One person said, hey, just give me all the answers to all the puzzles. I will put those in, make sure that I'm right, and then you pick me, quote, air quotes.
What a coincidence.
And I win the PlayStation, and I'll throw you $300.
$300?
Here's the
Nobody's
thing.
bribing me.
Here's the thing. They're like I think the one that we got is like worth over $600. So wouldn't you like come a little bit closer to the actual retail price of the product?
Right. So that's
Like,
the tip of the day.
Why are you lowballing me, bro?
How dare you?
Like you can't go to Target and just buy these. It's impossible right now. So, I'm not asking for you for $700 or $900. And I'm not even saying I would take that bribe if you did. All I'm saying, don't shake your head like you might.
I might.
All I'm saying is that, maybe come up a little bit.
Yeah, we will not stand for that unless you're offering more. Get it to at least like 500.
And just so you know, before you go and hit up the one that acts like she's going to take a bribe, Steph doesn't know all the answers. So
Not necessarily, but you're probably going to tell me.
I'll tell you if you ask.
Okay, I'm going to ask.
Okay, I'm going to ask. So hit me up. Slide into my DMs with your offers.
Please. Your girl got student loans to pay.
Yeah, no. Steph has integrity, and she has morals, and she has ethics, and she's making a face right now that makes me believe she's willing to go against those.
I do have all those things, but I also am poor. So, yeah. We're open to bribes.
All right, maybe I'll tell you fake answers. Maybe I won't give you the right answers.
Oh, you'd set me up like that.
So just make sure you get the cash first and take multiple offers.
Oh, good idea.
There
That
you go.
sounds great.
He must have, I don't know, he must have lied to me. No, you're not getting your money back.
Sorry, dude.
So imagine, oh yeah, by the way, the next PlayStation 5 puzzle happens sometime in the show, so make sure you're listening. Okay, so a group of people, adults, by the way, who live in South Carolina, they were out four-wheeling, and they thought, hey, that's the old haunted house in town. Let's go explore it. Growing up, did you have an old house in town?
I think there was a couple in Duncannon that everybody was scared of. I never went into any of them.
We had a couple down the street from me. Most of it was just like ratty old homes, but at night they look scary or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But they were like, "Hey, let's go explore this haunted house." They're adults. Like, does that even sound fun? I don't think so.
I feel like it's more of a like teenager thing.
Yeah.
But
no,
but haunted
I
stuff
agree.
is still fun as an adult, I guess.
Well, I mean, it's allegedly haunted, and whether or not you believe in ghosts or not, you know what I mean? Like, going to, like, a haunted attraction during Halloween is one thing, but
Right,
this is
that's
like
different.
this is like a haunted house, like real haunted.
in January.
Right.
Yeah.
So, they went to this house. It's abandoned, and they're like, "Hey, there's a chest freezer over there. We should open it." Never do that.
No.
And in this case, they found a dead human body.
No.
Swear to God.
Was the freezer turned on?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know a whole lot about. All I know is it was a dead, decomposing human body.
Wow. They're way more brave than I would have been. I would not have been going in there opening things up.
No?
Looking for bodies. No.
I don't know if they were looking for bodies, but like, if you're gonna like go into the haunted house, maybe don't like open any freezers. Because here's the thing: even if there was no dead body, there's probably like decomposing food and stuff in there. It probably stunk.
Oh yeah.
Even if there's no dead body, I'm sure it stunk with the dead body. But even if there's no dead body, if it's like old meat and old frozen products,
It's gonna be nasty.
I like most of the time you're gonna open that up and find a bunch of DiGiorno frozen pizzas. Right. You're not gonna find a dead body in there.
Right. Most likely.
But those DiGiornos are still gonna smell.
Yeah. They're gonna be gross.
Remember, it's not delivery. It's a dead body.
Tip of the day.
So I think when that day comes that you have a child, Steph, I think you're gonna have to switch up the way you operate in life. Let me explain. Right now, you talk to your dogs, right?
Oh my gosh.
You say, "Oh my God, Zoe, I had the best day. I did this, and this, and then I get to come home to you, Zobo," right?
That's exactly what I say.
Right,
Have you been listening?
Right? Yeah, I bugged your house. But apparently, you're supposed to do that to your kids, like your babies.
Oh no.
You're not supposed to read to them. Like, reading to them, we're talking about babies, not like, your preschoolers or whatever. Babies. They say that reading to them, reading to them isn't as important as actually, like, talking to them, chatting with them, telling them about their day, like, or telling them about what they're going to do tomorrow. We're going to go to the park, and you're going to see the trees, and there might be some dogs there, and you're going to meet my friend Katie, and apparently that's really good for them. So you're gonna have to switch up doing that with your dogs and do it with your kid whenever that moment comes.
You know what though? I'm ready for it because I already do that with my dogs. I have full out conversations with them.
Oh, I believe it. I do too. You're not crazy. I absolutely do the same thing.
Right. Well, you can trust them. They're not going to tell anybody anything.
Yeah, they keep secrets. Very, very good secrets.
do.
I hate the day when dogs can talk back.
Oh yeah.
Because they're like, hey, do you want to know what Steph told me earlier?
Yeah, that would be bad.
I have a feeling they won't be able to keep a secret. Hey, tell me Steph's secret. I'll give you a treat. Okay. So here's the deal. She has 6 toes. Speaking of kids, American parents are naming their kids after U.S. states.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Please don't.
In 2019, some of these are hilarious. 10 girls were named Alabama.
10?
46 girls were named Alaska.
Oh, stop. That one doesn't even sound like a name.
125 girls and 5 boys were Arizona. I've heard of Arizona as a name.
I haven't.
California, 13 girls.
Okay, Callie is a cute name if you're abbreviating, you know.
Yeah, but not California.
But not the whole thing, no.
What's your name? California Jones? Carolina with 749 girls. Dakota was over 1,200 girls and almost 1,000 boys. Georgia, that's a real name.
That's fair.
1,400 girls.
I allow that one.
Indiana had a bunch of girls and guys. Yeah.
Indy for sure.
I guess so. Well, Indiana Jones. That was the name.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Okay.
Montana.
Now, Montana's a valid one, I think.
Montana had 120 girls and 110 boys. Nevada had 21 girls and 7 boys. Tennessee, 32 girls, 17 boys. Texas, 11 boys. Utah, 7 boys. Virginia, which is actually my mother-in-law's name, 567 girls. And Washington, 10 boys.
Stop.
Nobody named their kid Pennsylvania. Too hard to spell.
Darn, what a shame. Okay, so Montana, Georgia, Virginia, Dakota. Those ones are valid.
Okay.
The rest, Tennessee?
Utah.
Utah's a bad one.
Kansas?
Come here, Canny. Come here, little Can.
Canny?
Like, what do you call that kid?
Kansas.
That's terrible.
You know what you call that kid? Bullied is what you call that kid. All right, coming up in just a couple of minutes. I can't believe they're going to cancel this event. What am I going to do that day?
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Steph, I know once I tell you this, you're going to be as disappointed as I was. The organizers of the No Pants subway ride have canceled this year's event.
No, I love that event.
Yeah. The No Pants subway ride, for those of you who don't know, so there's, 8 of you? Organized groups of subway riders ride commuter trains in their underwear. It's been an annual January tradition and held on public transport in more than a dozen cities worldwide.
And the point is
to do something without pants on.
Just to, be without pants.
Yeah.
I mean, I can relate, but...
Yeah. There's a group called Improv Everywhere. I'm sure they're not annoying people at all. They're a performance art group. They've organized the event since 2002 in New York City. They canceled it due to COVID-19. What else can COVID-19 ruin in 2020 and 2021? Seriously. They plan for it to return once it's safe to do so again.
Now COVID has officially ruined everything.
Here's my thing, though. I'm fairly certain the trains are running in New York City right now. You can't get COVID from your pants. From wearing no pants. If you're still wearing a mask, why can't you just keep the mask on and take your pants off?
So they're wearing shirts, but
it's not the naked subway ride. It's the no pants subway ride.
So right, they could still do it safely. I think COVID has just brought to the forefront of people's minds cleanliness more. So maybe just in general, they're more grossed out by it. But why wouldn't they be grossed out by it on a normal day? You know?
Yeah. And I don't even think they're grossed out by it. The people who should be grossed out are the people who ride the subway after them.
Exactly.
That, like, sanitize people. I would have been, like, all about sanitation 3 years ago if I was in New York visiting and I
Right.
saw that. Imagine if you are a New York City tourist and you've never been to New York City and you're like, I'm going to get the whole New York City experience. One of those things is riding the subway, and you just happen, your dumb luck just happens to be on no pants subway ride day. And you're like, is this what New York is? It's just a bunch of people without pants riding the subway? And your answer is yes. That's almost exactly what New York City is.
Welcome to New
Yes.
York.
Yes, the Big Apple, the city that never sleeps or wears pants
Or cleans their subway seats.
on the subway. All right. At first, by the way, I thought it was something having to do with sandwiches, and I got really excited because I'm like, I'll take off my pants and eat a foot long.
Yeah.
That sounded wrong. Okay. In my hand, I have today's PS5 puzzle. Are you ready, people?
Let's do it.
Okay. In the beginning, you had just one. They were nowhere to be found. Now you will spy two of them when you take a look around. In the beginning, you had just one. Then they were nowhere to be found. Now you will spy two of them when you take a look around. I actually left out a word the first time I read it, so I'm going to read it for a third time. I read it right the second time. In the beginning, you had just one. Then they were nowhere to be found. Now you will spy two of them when you take a look around.
You're really good at writing these riddles. Also, I definitely know nothing about video games because I got absolutely nothing. I'm blank. Like, I thought these would be easy.
Now, obviously don't say what it is, but Steph got yesterday's one correctly.
That's right.
You did, so don't be so hard on yourself.
Well, thank you. I got nothing here on this
so
one.
Steph did get yesterday's one right without me telling her. I will tell you when we're done what this is. Or will I? Don't bribe Steph.
Please do.
Okay. I have some fantastic news for you.
Oh.
This, a lot of times I'll be like, Steph, you're not going to like this.
You say that all the time.
And then you give, why would you even talk about it?
Is that what I sound like?
100%.
Okay.
No, it's, I'm so mad at you.
That's more accurate.
And then you go, is it really bad? Okay. Despite the pandemic, despite social distancing, despite major sporting events without the fans, I am pleased to announce that the Puppy Bowl will go on as planned.
Yes! Hallelujah!
Puppy Bowl XVII. I don't know what that is.
I don't know Roman numerals
Yeah.
either.
Can you look that up?
I'm Googling it.
XVII.
It is...
You say Roman.
Why isn't it popping up
You
right
say
away?
Roman numeral XVII.
17.
Puppy Bowl 17.
Woo!
That makes sense because one's a 10, one's a 5, and then 2 singles.
True.
Yeah. All right.
True,
Puppy
true.
Bowl 17 will premiere on Animal Planet and Discovery Plus on Sunday, February 7th at 2 p.m. The 3-hour event.
Yes, it is. It sure is.
What? Are you serious?
Oh, we're dead serious.
I thought it was just during halftime at the Super Bowl.
No, have you never watched it?
No.
It's the cutest.
It will feature 70 puppies, and here's the cool thing. They're all from 22 different shelters, and all of them are up for adoption.
I love that.
Right. So the 3-hour event. Can you explain why this takes 3 hours?
Honestly, no. But
Okay.
it's just, you can't have too much cuteness, I mean, I think the reason is because there's so many puppies and they all got to have their moment. You can't just flash from one to the next to the next to the next over. They all need their spotlight.
Okay.
I'm just so glad they're not canceling this. It wouldn't make any sense to cancel it. Dogs don't need to wear masks.
That'd be cool if they did. All the dogs wearing masks.
Wouldn't that be kind of cute?
Yeah, I think I watched it because it only used to be during the Super Bowl halftime. You'd cut away from the halftime show and you'd watch Puppy Bowl. And I remember being at Super Bowl parties where they had 2 TVs. and one TV was on the halftime show and the other TV was on the Poppy Bowl. That was like 2 or 3 years in a row I saw that. I didn't realize it actually happened before the Super Bowl, and it's 3 hours long because we need a 3 hour long. I mean, it's almost as long as the game.
Right. Isn't it fantastic?
I just don't know. Like, do they play football the whole time?
I mean, I'm trying to think. I don't think I watched it last year, and a couple years ago when I watched it, I just remember them playing games. I don't remember specifically.
All right. Well, for those of you worried, I am pleased to announce the Puppy Bowl will be a part of Super Bowl Sunday. I will be watching my Buffalo Bills, hopefully. So. Hopefully. We'll see. All right, everyone. Coming up, just a couple of minutes. This is a new Tinder. Well, I mean, kind of.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
All right, so here's an idea for an app. All right, it's kind of like Tinder. But a woman on Twitter has this idea for couples who can never agree on what to watch. She wants to develop an app where it like hooks up to your Netflix account, okay? And while you're just kind of bored sitting around the home or at work, or whatever, you open this app up and it gives you like a movie on Netflix. And you look at it and go, yeah, I'm interested. Swipe right. Like, I don't want to see that. Swipe left. And then your significant other does the exact same thing.
No.
And then you're alerted to when you have a match, and then boom, there's your thing you can binge watch together.
Wow. That is it's a cool idea. I feel like the same goal could be accomplished if you just looked through shows together. Do you want to watch this? No, me neither. Do you want to watch this? Yes.
Wait. Are you suggesting in your completely naive mind, in your single naive mind, are you suggesting that couples, let me get this straight, communicate with each other?
No. I'm sorry. I know I'm getting a little crazy here.
Like, no wonder you're single.
Yeah, it makes sense, right?
What high expectations do you have for a relationship? No wonder. For all this time, like, I was like, Steph's amazing. I was like, these guys are crazy. Now I know that you are just a psychopath.
Yep.
Who, I mean, what is it? This is a Disney movie?
I know, communication?
Just because Prince Charming talks to Snow White doesn't mean that I have to talk to my wife. Okay?
You don't actually have to talk in person.
No.
No. I know. I have lofty dreams. What can I say?
You think?
Yeah.
No, I totally agree with you though. Like my wife and I have said it is tough because it's almost like the FOMO, right? That we talk about. Well, if we watch show A, we can't watch show B. What if show B is better than show A? I think there's only like back in the day, there used to be only like 3 or 4 television networks, and nobody complained that there was nothing on.
Right.
Because those were the choices, take it or leave it.
And that's what you were used to.
Right. And I mean, if you didn't want to watch those, maybe you'd pop a movie into your VCR. Okay. Now, I don't know about you, I got about 400 channels. And I'm literally scrolling through them going, oh my God, there's nothing to watch.
I know. And you have Netflix
And
and Hulu
Netflix.
and Disney Plus.
Right.
And Amazon Prime.
Yeah, all of that. I have all of that. I don't have Hulu. Although I probably could get it for free. I don't need more choices. I have so many freaking choices.
It's overwhelming.
And you sit there and you're like, yeah, no, I would totally watch that. But let's see what it's at. Oh, yeah, no, I heard that was good. But let's see what else there is.
I'm so guilty of that, and it doesn't even make sense now that we're talking about it, but it's what goes through my mind.
You're not alone.
It's
You're
hard.
100% not alone. So this app is kind of cool, but then you narrow it down to 6 or 7 or 8 shows or movies, and you're still going to be like, but if we watch that, what if that other one's good?
And we're missing it.
Oh my God.
We can't miss it.
Terrible. Yeah, so.
First world problems.
Thank you. That is the definition. I just can't find anything to watch.
There's too much.
Hey, do you know that there's like starving kids in like sub-Saharan Africa? Yeah, I know. They feel my pain. No, they don't. No,
We are spoiled.
Time to stump Steph. Ooh, this one's about dating and about men. Kind of. 8 out of 10 women say they won't get into a romantic relationship with a man for this very specific reason. What is it? I will give you a hint. It is physical.
This is like if they possess this trait, the woman won't date them.
Correct.
Okay.
And it's something you would probably not find out on date 1.
And it's physical?
It is.
Is it some kind of like disease or disorder?
No.
Something that you can see just by looking at them? Well, I guess not if you wouldn't know on date 1.
You can see it by looking at them, but you usually don't see it on date 1.
Certain tattoos.
It's a good answer, no.
Piercings. Weird piercings.
No, good answer, but no. 8 out of 10 women. This just goes to show you, as bad as women pick on men for being like superficial, this is really, really a superficial thing. And I'm curious to know where you stand when you find out what it is.
Does it have to do with chest hair?
No.
Back hair?
No. Well, how do you feel about chest and back hair?
I mean, there just shouldn't be too much of it. You shouldn't. It shouldn't be like you can get lost in it.
Be like, take your sweater off. Oh, you already did?
I gotta go.
Wait, we have so much hair on your shoulders. Okay.
Yeah, that's just not my thing personally.
Right.
But, do they have to take certain pieces of clothing off to see it?
Yep.
The shirt,
Nope.
their pants.
Nope.
Ooh, weird, gross toes.
I'll give it to you. Ugly feet. Ugly feet. No, let's just reread this with the answer. 8 out of 10 women, that's 80%,
That's a lot.
said they will not get romantic with a man who has ugly feet.
Wow, that's bad. I mean, he can just wear socks all the time. You don't have to look at his feet or touch them or kiss them. That's being very picky.
Wow, so Steph's the 2 out of 10.
Yeah, I would like to think so. I mean, how ugly are we talking?
I don't know. What's the definition of ugly feet? Are they too hairy? Are they spaced too far apart? Does he have like weird toes? Does he have 6 or 7 toes?
Right.
Does like one of his toes go sideways? Like maybe we would need a little bit more of a definition.
Right.
Or an example. But at the end of the day, it's just feet.
Right. I would like to think that if everything else was lining up, I wouldn't be like, oh, the feet. No, that's a red flag.
Would you ever date a guy who was like amputated from the knees down? So he like from the knee, like he was like a war injury or something. Cool guy.
I mean, yeah.
You would consider it, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. He didn't even have feet.
Right. Right.
So if you would date that guy, but you're not gonna date the ugly foot dude,
right.
maybe you can't help it. Genetics. Your babies will have. Hopefully, they'll get your side of the feet.
Your side of the feet.
33% of single women say this is the first thing they notice about a man on a date. This shocked me. Not because it's a thing. I understand everyone has their thing that they're into. It's just the number. 33%.
So it's not something that you would think normally as like common.
A third of women say that this is not just a thing they notice, but the first thing they noticed.
So it's not dental hygiene.
It's not. To me, I thought that would be 50% of women.
Right.
No.
So is it something that's visual?
Yep. It has to do with their appearance.
You can see it on the first date?
100%.
They don't have to take any clothes off
Correct.
to show this?
I mean, most likely, yes.
Right. Is it tattoos?
No. This is the first thing that 1/3 of women notice. I'm shocked.
Gray hair.
No.
Oh, chapped lips.
No.
Dry skin.
No.
Dandruff.
No.
This is a bad thing?
No, that's the thing. It doesn't say whether it's good or bad. It's just what they notice.
Oh, their eyes.
Right. So, like, that's a good answer, but it's wrong. But you're right. So,
Right.
so it'd be like eyes or nose or ears. None of those things.
Okay.
But yeah.
Jawline.
No.
Is it something from like the waist up?
Ooh, that's a good question. Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Oh, so it's like their skin, something with their skin,
No.
something with their clothes.
No. I guess I'll say waist up. Because, yeah, but you'll see.
Dry elbows.
No, but you're getting closer.
Weird armpits. Hairy armpits.
Nope, you're getting further. Hairy arm? Like, how are you going to notice that in the first date? Dude's wearing a tank top or he's wearing a t-shirt and they just sprout out like a afro?
That could be a turnoff.
I
If you see it
can
through a
imagine.
t-shirt.
You think the armpits are hairy. Wait till you see the back.
Sweat stains.
Nope. You're getting further away.
No. Lead me back to the truth.
You were close with elbows and then you went further away with armpits.
So it's near the arm? Is it on the arm somewhere?
Yes.
Hairy arms.
No. What is with you and hair?
I don't know. I'm just thinking of things that you can see by visually looking. Is it with their hands?
Yes.
Small hands. The size of their hands.
No.
Oh, if their hands are like messed up from working a lot
No.
and chapped.
No.
Dirty fingernails.
There we go. Just fingernails in general.
Really?
Yep. 33% of women say this is the fingernails are the first thing that they notice.
Wow.
Dirty, clean, whatever, just fingernails.
You know what? If a guy has a little bit of dirt in his fingernails, I think that means that he's working hard and doing something. So I could have an
that
issue
or
with
he
that.
doesn't bathe. All right, friends. We'll be back tomorrow with another PS5 puzzle and Would You Rather Wednesday. We'll see you then.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.